I was actually sitting in watching a poker game, and in between the action, a couple gentlemen were sitting there, and they decided they would cut for high card. You've heard of this? Excellent. Cut for high card. The first gentleman, he did what we call a tabled cut, just like that. And it was very interesting because you see the card he cut to was one of the aces. In this case, of course, you can see it's the big shot in the deck, the ace of spades, also known as the advertising card. Here's a little bit of useless trivia you might use at some point. The ace of spades. Then the other gentleman, he gave the cards another cut like this once and twice. He did a double to the table, cut as they call it. He cut, and of course he lost because he did not get a higher card than the first gentleman. But he had a trick up his sleeve. He gave the cards a cut like that, and that card changed into the second of the four aces. My thoughts exactly. Now, the third gentleman came in. He decided to give the cards a cut like that, and he cut to one of the four aces just that fast as well. Last but not least, it was my turn. All I did was give the cards a snap. I didn't even cut the cards. And you see the fourth and final ace turned over. Now I know what you're probably thinking. Now don't be getting ahead of me on this. Okay. You see, they all look alike. And I was warned one time years ago, if you're going to play cards for money, you better not drink liquor, because all those cards will start looking alike. That's okay. You can touch the cards anytime you want. Feel free. Go ahead. Yeah. Take your time. I'd like to show you how I find the ace of spades 4 times in a row. I know you'll enjoy this. The prerequisites are, of course, the 4 aces out of the pack and the deck in any order you like. They end up on top. Watch, of course, the presentation part of our mystery to get the presentation, what I would say to the spectators. But here's how it's broken down. Remember, the 4 aces are on the top of the pack. The first cut I do is a double undercut. I'm going to lift up that one single card, and I'm going to double undercut that card to the bottom of the deck. 1 and 2. The first ace goes to the bottom. Now I do a triple lift, a triple turnover, a triple lift. 3 cards will be turned over as one, revealing the first ace of spades. Referencing, of course, I saw somebody cut the cards, and they cut to one of the 4 aces. Turn over the triple lift, face down, deal a card to the table. That's one of the other aces. Audience believes that's the ace of spades. I now give the cards another cut. You can do the blind swivel cut, making sure you don't flash the face of this, or you could just do a simple cut like this, which is false. This uses, of course, a kick cut, 1, 2. I'm holding a break. I just drop that lower pack. I now do a triple lift again, turning 3 cards over as one. This time, of course, it is not the ace of spades, but this is what's hiding underneath this indifferent card. So you're surprised it's not the second ace? I will now do a double undercut, getting rid of this jack of spades. My thumb lifts up on the one card, and I double undercut once and twice. That takes the jack of spades, in this case, to the face of the pack and reveals the ace of spades. This is another revelation. Your second ace has just been revealed. You now do a double lift, turning over this ace of spades and the ace which is hiding behind it. Deal that ace to the table. Audience believes 2 aces of spades are on the table. I'm now going to double undercut this card, which is the ace of spades. A little break. I will cut that to the face of the pack. Remember, moments ago, I cut the jack of spades reversed to the face of the pack. When you look at the face of your pack, this is the position you're going to be in. 2 aces and that reversed card in the middle. Now, when I turn the pack over, revealing the third ace, I do a triple lift. You're going to have to get used to feeling 3 cards with your thumb as you look down at this edge and lift up 3 cards. It's a touch that is developed, and you will. I turn over these 3 cards. As I deal off apparently the ace of spades to the table, I allow this pack to turn away from the audience's eyes. Apparently I have just dealt the third ace to the table. Of course, the ace of spades is hiding over here. You now take the pack face down, give the cards a cut, give them a little snap if you like, and of course show that the 4th ace is right there. And that, of course, now the audience believes those are the 4 ace of spades. At which point you are ready for the final revelation, and that is turning these over, showing the actual 4 aces.